Good evening. I'm your host, Tim Brown, and I am the voice of the veteran. That's right. This is my podcast right here. And what I want to tell you about is how you too can create a podcast for your classroom. Now, podcasts are really cool because they don't take a whole lot of technology as far as the equipment is concerned. It isn't super expensive like 3D printers and virtual reality and holographic projection machines and things like that. And now, those in their own right, they're really cool things. But podcasts are kind of fun because they teach students about digital citizenship and a whole bunch of other things, such as reading, writing, research, creating outlines, and, podcasts are just kind of a cool, fun thing. Now, podcasts are like the old radio broadcasts of the 1930s where mom and dad and the family sat around the radio and listened to everything in, except for one big twist. Not only is this audio with music in it, but you can actually put videos in here and pictures in here. So it's a little different and a little more complex than just your typical radio broadcast. Now, one of the things that you're going to need, of course, is a fancy-dancy laptop or desktop computer so that you can connect to the internet because, yes, you too have to have internet connectivity. And you have to have this third-party dude right here, which is what one of them I have is Anchor.fm. You're going to have a third party because they're the ones that publish this and put it out there so that everybody gets to listen to it. Now, as well as that, you've got to be able to record it. So, yes, you can use your microphone on your computer, but what's really good is to get a good high-quality microphone, such as this Rainier here. And the Rainier has a headset volume control plus a mic control. It's a good quality mic control that sits on a stand. The stand keeps it from vibrating or, having anything that interferes with it. And of course, this right down here is the plug for the headphone, and then it goes straight into the USB jack. So it's USB fed for the power, and this is what this light is all about the power. So it's pretty much, a plug-and-play situation. And when you are recording a podcast, you have a recording mechanism, a recording and mixing mechanism that allows you to mix and match all kinds of things to include audio and video and different sounds and introductions. So without further ado, hopefully we'll be able to let you hear what this is, and I'm going to show you what a little bit of advertisement is. Let's play the trailer on this. Hello, and welcome to The Voice of the Veteran, a podcast created by Anchor app, or Anchor.fm. So if you too want to create an absolutely fantastic, simple, easy to create podcast, go to Anchor.fm and you too can start podcasting today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of Voice of the Veteran. I'm your host, Tim Brown, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great and wonderful day. Now that was the trailer. So let's listen to what this is on Spotify. Spotify's not allowing me to connect. Imagine that. Well, that's because I've not hooked up with Spotify on my laptop. So, what a drag. Anyways, this shows you that you're going to have to get connected. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. All right, so let's close this off. But as you can see, I've done several podcasts here. We have the Third Amendment. There's an introduction which tells you what this is all about, why I created it in the first place. Then we have our First Amendment and Second Amendment. This is a 10-part series that I'm going through to talk about our first 10 amendments to our Constitution, which are our Bill of Rights. And it's just an informational thing that's out there. But my main purpose for existing in the Voice of the Veteran is to bring awareness about the suicide rate of 22 veterans per day taking their own lives, and PTSD, to fight PTSD. So it's kind of a fun thing and an informative thing. Now, we go back over to Anchor, and as you notice, you have a dashboard here. And if you look right down here at the bottom, this tells you all the places that you can listen to Voice of the Veteran. So you have an RSS feed here, and you have Spotify, and then there is Radio Public, and Pocket Casts, and Overcast, and Google Podcasts, as well as Breaker. So I have, my podcast is out there on 7 different channels, 7 different areas. And the more areas that I can get in here, the more coverage I can get. Now, what's really nice is teachers can use this to provide feedback about what's going on in their class. The administrators of the school can provide a podcast for important information that teachers need to hear about. And students and parents can plug in and listen to this and know what's going on in a matter of a few minutes. So there's a lot of wonderful capabilities in podcast, and it teaches digital citizenship to the students. Plus, it incorporates the technology. It teaches them how to use a microphone, how to use a laptop, how to use the podcast record and mix. It teaches them how to integrate wireless Bluetooth devices. I mean, it is a really nice, simple, easy technology tool to get their voice out there so that they can talk about whatever and interview people and interject comments and just be creative. So that's what a podcast is really all about. And I just wanted to share that with you. I am so sorry that I did not have a Spotify. That's my fault. And I'll have to figure out where else I could listen to this at. And I'm just imagining that I should be able to listen to it here on Anchor.fm, you would think. But apparently not. So I don't get it. As with anything else, there's always got to be some sort of troubleshooting going on. Well, I hope you have a great evening. I hope this was very informative for you. And again, this is Tim Brown, the Voice of the Veteran, coming to you live from Virginia Beach. Have a great evening. Bye now.